Hello students, welcome to this session of sets. In this chapter, we discuss some basic definitions, types of sets and operation involving sets. First of all, I am going to explain what is set. In everyday life, we often speak of collection of objects of a particular kind such as pack of cards, a crowd people, a cricket team like that. In mathematics also we come across collection of natural numbers, prime numbers, etc. Actually, what is set? A set is a collection of well-defined objects. Suppose we have to select any numbers means we need some connection between the numbers. That is a set actually. Sets are usually denoted by capital letter. The elements are usually denoted by small letters only. Here capital A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are actually natural numbers starts from 1 less than 6. The next one is B equal to A, E, I, O, U. These are the English alphabets only, but basically this is vowels in English alphabet. This is the connection between the letters. The next one is representation of a set. A set can be represented into three forms. The first one is roster, second one descriptive, third one set builder. What is roster form? Here listing all the elements which belong to the set inside the braces. Actually, the elements separated by commas. Capital A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is actually roster form. The next one is descriptive form. Descriptive form is actually statement only. A common property possessed by the elements of the set. For example, the set of prime numbers less than 10. The next one is set builder form. Set builder form is actually we just mentioned set in one letter. Then we have to write in statement form. A descriptive phrase and agreeing that only those objects belong to the set which satisfy the property. Capital A equal to set of all x such that x is a natural number less than 15. This is example for set builder. The next one is types of sets. First one singleton, finite, infinite, empty, disjoint, overlapping, universal, equal, equivalent. Then final one is subset. What is singleton set? A set which has only one element is called a singleton set. For example, capital A is equal to 12. This is only one number. Actually, this is a number between 11 and 13. This is a singleton set example. The next one is finite set. Countable number of elements in a set is a finite set. For example, capital A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually cardinal number is 4 only. Cardinal number means how many elements in a set. That is the cardinal number. What is the cardinal number of finite set? 4 only. The next one infinite set. Uncountable number of elements in the set is called an infinite set. The next one is empty set. A set containing no element is called an empty set. The empty set symbol is actually bracket value. Then empty set symbol is this one also. Next one is disjoint set. Sets having no elements in common. We have to take any two sets. The first set is A is equal to 1, 2, 3. And the set B is equal to A, B, C. Here no element is common. This is actually example for disjoint set. The next one is overlapping set. Sets having at least one element in common is called a overlapping set. For example, A is equal to 2, 4, 6. B is equal to 1, 2, 3. Any one element is common. This is actually overlapping set. The next one is universal set. Universal set is denoted by the letter capital U or epsilon. Actually, universal set is head of all set. We have to create the sets using the universal set only. The set from which element are taken to form one or more sets, that is universal set. The next one is equal set. In equal set, we have to take two sets. One is A, another one is B. Actually, A is equal to 1, 2, 3. The next one B is equal to 3, 1, 2. Cardinal number also equal, the elements are also equal. Each and every element in A and B is equal only. So this is equal set. Next one is equivalent set. Equivalent set cardinal number only equal but different elements. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. B is equal to A, B, C. The cardinal number of both sets are 3 only. But in set A, the elements are 1, 2, 3. In set B, the elements are A, B, C. So, no elements in common. This is actually equivalent set. The next one is subset. Actually, subset is, suppose A is equal to 1, 2. B is equal to 1, 2, 3. Now we have to write A is a subset of B. Every element in A is in B. That is actually a subset. Here A value 1, 2, B value 1, 2, 3. The elements 1, 2 also in B. So this is A is a subset of B. That's all. The next one, operation on sets. The 4 important operations are union, intersection, set difference, then finally symmetric difference. Union of two sets means we have to take A and B be two sets. A union B equal to set of all x such that x belongs to A or x belongs to B. What is the meaning of this? Suppose we have to take A equal to 1, 2, 3, B equal to 3, 4, 5. What is the A union B value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to combine the sets, that is union set. The next one is intersection of two sets. Here also we have to take two sets A and B. A intersection B equal to set of all x such that x belongs to A and x belongs to B. This and is very, very important. Here we have to take a common element only. A value is 1, 2, 3. B value is equal to 2, 4, 6. What is the value of A intersection B? Actually, what is the common element between the set A and B? Only 2. So, A intersection B value is 2 only. Intersection means we have to select a common value. Union means we have to combine the two sets. Next one is set difference. A minus B is equal to x such that x belongs to A, x does not belongs to B. That is, we have to take any two sets. A is 1, 2, 3, B is 2, 3, 4. A minus B means we have to compare the two sets. We have to cancel the common elements. Then we have to take a balance element in A. That is the difference. The next one is symmetric difference. A delta B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. First we have to calculate A minus B value. Then B minus A value. Next we have to combine the two elements actually. That is symmetric difference. That's all.